Hey guys, in today's video, I'm sharing the most complete guide to fast French. Here I have two different forms. Let's go through them together and see which one works best for my nail and why. They're both square forms, one classic, one more modern. The cuticle area of the form is thin and fully flexible, which is great. It slides easily right under the cuticle. Next, let's look at the longitudinal arch. As you can see, it's pretty high, very classic design, with the apex sitting almost right in the center. Now, let's move on to the cross arch. This is great for downward growing nails and gives a very natural salon-style result. Now the second one, the cuticle area, is thin too, but the design is fully modern. It has a hidden apex closer to the cuticle, no longitudinal arch, and a straight, parallel structure. The cross arch is about 40 to 50%, giving a sharp, modern square. Best for standard straight nails, always check both arches. Now let's look at my own nails. You can see they grow downward. Let me show you how much product goes where to correct this nail shape. Near the cuticle, about 0.5 millimeter, in the stress area where you see that right angle triangle from the side, you want around 1.5 to 2 millimeters of product. Now let's test both forms on my nail. Watch this spot I'm marking. When I place the form and bring it down, it lifts right at the cuticle. Now look at the stress area once it's on the nail. It easily gives about 3 millimeters of product. That's way too much. Makes the nail feel heavy, and the result will definitely look upward. Now check the cross arch. From this angle, you can see how much product you'd have to use. Honestly, it looks like even more than 3 millimeters. Now I'm testing the other one. The tip of the form sits easily right under the cuticle, and when I bring my hand down and fix it, it doesn't move at all, which is perfect in the stress area. It looks like about 1.5 millimeters of product. This is the form I choose, because a slim, natural result is really important to me. I picked the correct size based on my previous videos, but here's an important detail. My fingers aren't perfectly straight. For example, you can see my index finger leans slightly to the left. To correct a crooked finger or even a crooked nail, your reference should be the first knuckle of the finger, just like I'm doing here. That way, you can find the true center of the nail. I go ahead and mark it. The center is already marked on the forms, and I trace that with a marker. I place it on the nail and line up the center points. Sometimes the sidelines may line up but still be crooked, so to be safe, I add 2 extra reference marks next to it. That way nothing shifts during application. With fast French inside the form, there are a few more key markings to do. First, I mark the start and end points of the silicone smile line. Second, I mark the smile line of my natural nail. Third, I mark the desired length. Then I divide the space between my natural smile line and that length into 3 parts, and I place the silicone at the first third. One important thing, the silicone placement points are the same for all fingers, so you can use one nail as a guide and mark the rest the same way. But finding the center of the finger and fixing that alignment should always be done individually for each nail. Silicone pads come in different smile line shapes, sharper ones for almond or stiletto and longer lengths, and rounded ones for square shapes and shorter French. Before placing the silicone pad inside the form, make sure to clean it with cleanser. Then find the center of the silicone pad and mark it. It'll make everything much easier. Mark the center of the form if needed. Place the silicone using your guides, and if you want extra hold, secure it with a tiny drop of base and cure. For the French part, I'm using a glitter builder, but you can use anything: foil, flakes, crystals. Just keep in mind, if the length isn't very long, avoid big or bulky designs. Use a longer, Slightly narrow brush so you don't build too much product around the sidewalls or the start and end of the smile line. If those areas are too bulky, once you cure the form won't sit flush on the nail and it'll float. Don't worry though, all of that will get covered when we fill the form with the final gel. Just a quick note, this video focuses on tips for French inside the form. If you haven't worked with forms before, make sure to check out my form-related videos first. After applying the glitter and colored gels, I used a clear builder to add strength. Since my glitters are soft, if you're already using a hard product, you can skip this step. And just to repeat, don't build up the sidewalls or the start points of the smile line. Don't add clear builder there at all. Once everything's done, remove the silicone pads and let's go ahead and fill the form with the final builder. Remember, the stress area should always have the most product, about 1.5 millimeters. So now I can easily pick up my amount based on that. Of course, the thumb needs the most and the pinky needs the least. Alright guys, I already did the manicure and prep the same way I showed in my previous videos. Here I'm just briefly mentioning the dehydrator, primer, and base. Guys, my thumbnail was really short and cracked. To keep the product from flooding underneath and sticking to the skin, and to add some strength since it broke badly last week, I'm using a silk nail wrap. It's amazing for bitten nails. Honestly, a must. I even use this in my ready-to-go technique. After you apply and cure the base, take the nail wrap, size it, and trim it. It's self-adhesive, so it sticks easily. Just place it on the nail slightly above the smile line start points. Don't overthink it, because once the form goes on, everything will smooth itself out. The rest of the steps are the same as always and don't really need explaining. I didn't film the top coat step, but you all know that part already. Guys, I'm confident this is the most complete guide to placing and working with silicone French smile lines. If you follow these tips, you'll get amazing results and finish in under an hour. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell. Next videos cover almond, coffin, stiletto, and long nails with silicone French. Before you go, let me know in the comments, was this helpful or was any of this new for you? I'd love to hear your experience.